Faces a serious road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that #1 intact? Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So LSU's offense making their way on the field today. You got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
To the air, it's Johnson. Makes a quick catch. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their back.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Makes the grab, it's Green. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass caught, second down. There's the snap, they'll set up to throw. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Now here he goes. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today. And you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense gets their first crack now. Of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, that's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
Fire to the right side, complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Nice grab. It's Smith. And the Ducks are looking to keep this drive going.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. The pocket breaking down. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Moore. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught across the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The shotgun handoff here. He's got the first and still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. He will score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear at the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down play for this offense. Back to pass. It's Johnson. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They move the ball to the 48 and early fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The shotgun running play call. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Berry. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. The short completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his fifth catch and counting.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's good.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
To throw, it's Johnson. Pressure is coming. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. Takes off in a bootleg. That's caught. It's Casper. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Smith. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Moore. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
They keep him off balance with a run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And when the play gets stopped, they're going to mark him right at the 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They're going to run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Smith. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Dropping back, it's Moore. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the return to the ground. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This has been an offensive show so far. Back and forth. Both defenses reeling at the moment. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Breaks free. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. He moved the ball over the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Quick catch over the middle. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. Down the middle, it's Anderson.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Caught near the sticks, it's Anderson. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with a running play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Grant behind the line. It's Moore. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
And this one, marked down at the 20. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Berry. Gets past the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Caught quickly. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Pass complete. It's second down now. He keeps it. QB draw. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Big throw caught on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he'll be brought down. Second down and goal. Dropping back, it's Johnson. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Play action fake, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Grab behind the line, it's Casper. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Ducks with first and 10 here. It's a keeper.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show the athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at second and 13. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Comes up with the catch. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They're going to run it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Same tailback, another carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. this sets up as a classic finish. The offense looking for points here to begin the fourth quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Makes a quick grab. Powering through the defender. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Touchdown.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Now the try for two. A play action, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And he will run it in. They convert the two-point try and make this a one-possession game now, down 8. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Testing the right side here. He's got room to run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
Return of one down. Sets up the next drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Backfield offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's Escobedo who gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets made on the out route. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The Ducks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. Swarmed by the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll give it to the back. Hard running there through a tackle. The play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Moore. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. The offense starts with excellent field position. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Not not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Trying to find some room. It's Barry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
To throw, it's Johnson. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The Ducks trying to cash in here in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the pass is complete to a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. And he stopped short. The defense makes a play. And now in the 4th quarter, still a 1-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Dropping back, it's Johnson. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Johnson. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for 6. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, against this quarterback and this offensive style, these defensive backs are going to be out on islands trying to hold up in coverage. It's paramount. You get a good pass rush here on 2nd and goal to try to keep these guys out of the end zone.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
Military stunt.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
But Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
And he's got it. No problem. They now have the lead. A pressure kick here late in the game.
But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. You can't ask for more drama in a finish, a chance to jump on top if they can score in this possession. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Moore. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
No gain on the play. It's third down.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With sure hands, it's Casper.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Bates. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. And he's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. The defense with more pre-snap movement.
QB spicing. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So here we go. They'll spot the ball at the 25. It's a 42-yard attempt for the win. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.